Hello again, I'm doing communication disorders in children living with Down syndrome, and we are going to look for high quality internet sites. And high quality internet sites are something like .org, .gov. We want to stay away from the .coms right now just because you have Wikipedia, and Wikipedia is not that great just because a lot of people can go in and change and alter information, and it's not really credible, doesn't it really have a lot of credibility just because people can go through and change it a lot. So I want to stick to .gov and .org. So first I'm going to search for a .org site. So we are going to have communication, my topic again, communication disorders in children living with Down syndrome. So communication disorders in children living with Down syndrome. So there we go. Right now we're going to have .org, 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 .gov, .gov. So I want to stick to just .org. So we're going to come over here, type in site .org. It's kind of a little shortcut we learned to search for specifically just .org sites. So here we go. Now we have .org, 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 and again .org. So we're going to click on this first one because I went through this and I really like this site because it's speech, language, and therapy for children and adolescents with Down syndrome. So it's pretty much just saying if you come here and your child has Down syndrome, it's giving you the basic rundown of what are the language characteristics of children and adolescents with Down syndrome, what are the speech characteristics, what exactly does a speech language pathologist do, which a speech language pathologist is something that I want to pursue. I want to switch my major from biology to this just because I grew up with a younger brother who has a form of autism, and he has speech language problems, and I just want to help in any way that I can to teach young children how to overcome these deficits. And this is just really explains, it's really a good site for parents to come in and learn about what the kids need for school, what they can do to help improve their child's speech. This is a site that I wish my parents would have learned about just because they really didn't know how, because right here parents are often frustrated because they feel that their child needs more speech and language therapy than is being provided at the school, which, I mean, my little brother needed way more help than what he was getting, and they didn't think that he was different. They just thought that he was a bit slower, but it wasn't until he was in 6th grade before they figured out that he had autism. And I feel like a site like this would have really helped my parents. And there's just a lot of credibility down here at the bottom. Just America's Charities, Charity Navigator. It just looks like a very well put together site, and it's copyrighted, and it looks like a very well trusted site. So now I'm going to go back. I did my .org. I'm going to search this same thing and just stick to .gov. .gov is another trusted site, and again, there's a lot of things that you can choose, but I've gone through this and I really like the first one. This is just a very big overview of learning about communication disorders and characteristics within Down syndrome people, and it just teaches you about it, what pretty much what it is, how 1 in 700 live births somebody has it. It teaches you from the foundations of language and communications, how if you have a hearing issue, that's really where it starts. That approximately 2/3 of children with Down syndrome experience cognitive hearing loss, and how that can affect your oral and motor skills, your cognitive skills, your social skills, and just how it goes into your voice development and your communication skills, and then just your vocabulary is affected by that. I appreciate this site, and again, I wish my parents would have learned about this site from my younger brother just because um, it just teaches you a lot of things that doctors don't tell you and school counselors don't tell you. And this to me is a very well trusted site just because of its name. U.S. National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health. Down at the bottom, you can just see that it's USA.gov. I would definitely trust this, being a member of the government, having worked for the government. I do trust .gov sites, and it's just very well put together. It has a lot of credible sources and a lot of research. I really appreciate a lot of the research, but that is that for high quality internet sites. Basically, if we're just trying to look for a site, a specific site in particular, we're just going to, after everything that we have typed, we are just going to type site .gov.org.edu, whatever it is that you want to search for, and you will get those sites specifically.